Hey guys, what's up? It's Reagan and I am back with another prepping video. I asked y'all on YouTube what prepping content you wanted to see next, and y'all voted on the get home bag, so that is what we are going to be talking about today. A get home bag is somewhat self-explanatory. However, it kind of plays by its own rules in that most preps require about 72 hours worth of stuff to be a valid prep. And that's kind of a general rule of thumb when you're putting things together, like your bug out bag or a power outage kit is 72 hours. That's a good base to create your preps. However, the get home bag is based on your personal needs and what exactly you're prepping for. Everyone's get home bag is going to look completely different. It depends on your weather, it depends on your terrain, and it depends on how long you're going to be on foot getting from wherever you are back to your home safely. Now, before I get into the contents of my get home bag, I want to give a disclaimer. I give the same disclaimer before every single YouTube video, and that is this. My channel is based on DIY, budget-friendly, realistic prepping, and so if you come in here full of hate, this is not the place for you. You will be blocked. I'm totally open to criticism, but we do not tolerate hate here. When I was putting together my get home bag, I had to do a little bit of research, and I had to look into how long it would take me, let's say, to walk home from work, to walk home from the grocery store, anything like that. And that's what I based my prep on for this bag. Odds are, if I was needing to get home on foot, I would probably be coming from work. And when you're putting together your get home bag, you can prep based on the spectrum. So you can prep on this end of the spectrum of, oh, you know, I walk everywhere. That's my mode of transportation. Or maybe I rely on public transportation, and so, you know, I walk a lot already. Somewhere in the middle of this spectrum of, let's say I'm out and my car battery dies and I don't have anyone to come pick me up. Or you're on the very extreme end of the spectrum, something terrible happens, cars no longer work, public transportation no longer works, my phone no longer works, and I have to get home. It doesn't matter where in that spectrum you're prepping for, you do what is best for you. So that's how I base my bag, and I'm gonna show y'all what's in it. So for starters, this is the backpack that I'm using. It's from Outdoor Products. It's just from Walmart. I want to say it was probably $10 or $15. If you hear some little clicking noises, that's my dog in the background. Don't mind her. First off, we have the pockets on the sides, and I'll show y'all those first. In this pocket here on the right side, I have a water bottle. This is actually a soft pouch style water bottle, so obviously the emptier it gets, the more space you save. It does have spaces for carabiners, so you could clip this onto the outside of your backpack. And then in that same pocket, I have a flashlight. This is from Amazon. It's a gear light flashlight. It is shatterproof and water resistant, so I just clip this onto the outside where I can get to this quickly. On the other side of the backpack, in this other side pocket, I have a plastic container. I feel like this has multiple uses, and I've seen people use these as their kits and they put stuff in there, but then if you need to use this, you gotta take stuff out and you don't have anywhere to put it. So the goal with this was, let's say I'm out of water or I'm running low on water, I can grab some water from a lake or a pond or wherever, and I also have water purification tablets in this bag. So that's kind of the purpose behind this. I'm sure you can do multiple things with it, but that's what I included this. On the back of the backpack, so this is what you'd see, you know, if I was wearing it and you were looking at me. Right in the middle, easily accessible, I have my taser. This is a knife. This is more like a pocket knife. It's a very basic knife. I could use it for self-defense, or I can just use it for, you know, something simple, opening up a package of something or whatever. And then here on the left, this is actually probably my most recent prepping purchase. This is actually from TikTok shop. Don't come for me. I got it on sale for about $8. And I will take it off and I'll show you guys all the functions that it has. I have blinded y'all once before, so I'm not gonna do that again. But this button turns on the light. It has a bright white, dim white, and then bright warm, dim warm, as well as solid red, and then flashing red. When you open this up, on the inside here, there is a cigarette lighter, but I mean, you can use it to start a fire or whatever you need to do. There's also little screwdriver heads in here that you can pop on to the end of the screwdriver right there. There is a little knife seatbelt cutter thingamabob, and then this is a safety whistle on the very end right here. It attaches with a carabiner. Oh, and this end is a bottle opener. So I felt like that was a pretty sick multi-tool, especially for being so affordable. So I clip that onto the front so that way if I'm walking in the dark, I can turn this on and see where I'm going without having to hold the flashlight. You could get a headlamp and that would serve the same purpose. All right, let me show you what's in this very front pocket here. So in this front pocket, I have this. This is a little gator. It has multiple uses. You could use it as a headband, water filter, tourniquet, face mask. So yeah, it has a cool little saying on the front. And I honestly can't remember where I got this from. I want to say that it was sent to me by my medic with some of the things that I purchased from them. So it might be from there, but don't quote me, sorry. Also in the front here, I have this bag. There's a bunch of different pills in here. Don't worry, they're labeled, they're safe. Benadryl, ibuprofen, stool softener, Gas-X, Sudafed, just some like over-the-counter meds that I might need a dose or two of on my way home. And then y'all have seen these before. This is a little pouch. It's like a little travel mini toilet because when you gotta go, you gotta go. And this is a really great alternative if I don't really have a safe place to just stop and full on like pop a squat. I can kind of use this and be a little bit more discreet about it, and then I can dispose of this. This holds 600 mils in it, so maybe 1 to 2 voids out of this in this bag. So that's why I threw one of those in there. You never know. And then the other thing that I have in here is some snacks. Obviously, if I'm walking for several hours, I'm gonna need to keep my energy up. So I have a couple packs of these survival tabs. These are gluten-free and they actually taste pretty good. And then I have a couple of these little mini kind caramel almond bars, also gluten-free. As y'all know, I have a gluten allergy, so prepping food can be kind of difficult. But put a couple of these in there just for some energy and some protein. I also have a little travel bottle of Tums. And then these are the water purification tablets that I was telling you all about. It gives you instructions on how to purify a liter of water. So that's why I have a liter bottle. Now let's talk about this little itty bitty pocket right here. A couple things in here. The first is some antibacterial wet wipes to wash my hands, my face. I also have a baggie, a Ziploc baggie with some feminine hygiene products in here of various sizes based on whatever I'm needing that particular day in a baggie to keep them clean and dry. And then I also have a little space blanket. I had some others. This one is smaller packaging though, and so it's a little bit more concise. This is from My Medic. This was part of their Hiker Medic kit. You might also consider adding in like a rain poncho of some kind, just something really simple to keep the water off of you. Okay, and now let's talk about what is in this big main pocket here. So the first thing right on top is an extra pair of tennis shoes. These are my Kizik's. They slip on, which is really nice and convenient. They are not as comfortable as my work tennis shoes, and if I'm going home from work, then I will probably just stay in those shoes. But either way, it's definitely nice to have a backup pair of shoes if your shoes get wet or they tear or whatever, or you might be out and you might not be wearing tennis shoes. So I definitely throw in an old pair. In the bottom of this giant pocket, I have a pandemic medic bag. We all know crazy recent world events. This is not necessarily in prep for any particular situation, but remember we talked about that spectrum of prepping, and if I'm outside walking, I want to make sure that I'm protected, and this comes with 5 N95 masks, 5 pairs of gloves, and then 5 little hand sanitizer packets. And I'm like, you know what, this is thin, it's lightweight. I also have some red paracord from my medic as well. And then the final thing in here is this box. Now this is a waterproof, very durable box that I got from Walmart. It has a divider in the middle, which I really like. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna show you guys what is in this box. Okay, so it's kind of hard to show this on camera, but on one side of this box, I have a pair of shorts. These are like cargo style hiking shorts. I do have a belt for them down in the bottom of the bag. I have a clean pair of undies. And then I have 2 pairs of clean socks. Next, I have a toothbrush and toothpaste. This is an item that is very optional, but I had room for it, so I figured might as well, again. This is an instant hot pack to warm your hands or, you know, injured body part. I have 2 packs of travel tissues, and then I have a pack of flushable wipes from Walmart. And then this is the hiker medic pack from my medic. I've had this for a while, so the packaging is a little bit outdated, but in this kit, you get sunscreen, lip balm, burn gel, alcohol wipes, a fabric bandage of a couple different sizes, gauze pads, a blister strip, triple antibiotic ointment, a whistle, electrolytes, sting and bite relief, that emergency blanket, a paracord, some ibuprofen, some Benadryl, and some water purification tablets. I kind of compacted this a little bit, and I added the duplicates to my husband's first aid kit. Each have a little bit of something. So last but not least, this isn't an item in the bag, but I would keep it next to my bag, and that is my hat. I like that you can clip the sides up. I like that it has vented panels, securement here. It's very lightweight, it's very breathable, and so I figured this would be a good thing to carry with me if I'm out walking, you know, potentially for several hours to keep the sun off my face and my hair. So it doesn't go in the bag, but I do keep it in my car next to it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was beneficial and educational for you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe to my channel. After this video, I will be putting out a 3-part family member prepping series. One of those videos is going to be talking about prepping for pets, because I feel like it's something that is very under talked about and under discussed, and it needs more attention because my dog is a family member too, and if I'm prepping for me, my husband, and my baby, I need to be prepping for her as well. So that is going to be the first video that I put out. So make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that series. Please comment down below if y'all ever have any video topic suggestions as far as prepping goes. And I think that's it. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!